Well, I started attending the river, I believe, in 2003, and I met April shortly after. The church was meeting in Cane Creek School, and I was serving on the worship team. April and I both had two sons about the same age, and we served together at the church and attended a lot of the same events, so we were in the same circles, and we became friends almost immediately.
In about 2009, Lorie and I started attending the same life group, and I vividly recall a time at life group where she said to me, "You don't know the things in my past."
I was referring to my abortions, but I could never say it. She responded that we all have terrible things in our past.
And I was specifically thinking about my abortion at that time. I had no idea what she was talking about. I assumed I was the only one that had had an abortion.
Abortion wasn't talked about at all back then, and it was my dark and gloomy secret, and I believed it was the absolute worst sin, and no one could know, ever.
Fast forward to 2016, when Lisa Mackey was putting together the team to start Deeper Still Upper Cumberland. I walked into our first meeting, and who was there but my friend Lorie?
The team members, we had to share our stories, so our secrets were no longer secrets.
My mind immediately flashed back to the time when we were doing life group together, and I didn't have the courage to tell her my deepest, darkest secret.
You know, it was sad to me that as close as we were, we could never share our abortion experiences with each other.
It just goes to show how Satan wants to separate and divide us, because now Lorie and I serve on this amazing Deeper Still team that we have witnessed God's amazing healing of men and women from their past abortions.
To those that have had an abortion in their past, you are not alone.
And if you've accepted Jesus as your Savior, He has forgiven you, but you also need to forgive yourself.
The wounds from abortion are so deep and affect so many areas of your life. You're unable to move on and forgive yourself. You need healing, and Jesus knows that. There is hope.
That's what we do at Deeper Still. We help you get to that next place. God puts us in a community because we aren't equipped to do these things alone.
I'm so blessed now to be serving with Deeper Still and witnessing men and women being healed from past abortions.
The CPC has changed my life because I have watched Nancy take her past abortions and use them to save the lives of so many precious innocent babies. If you have donated for years, thank you. Your donations contributed to my healing. If you have never donated before, give now and give generously. Your giving saves lives and heals the broken like me, so we can testify to the glory of God's goodness, His mercy and forgiveness, which in turn saves more lives.
The CPC is changing lives, and the CPC has definitely changed my life, and I will be forever grateful.